right? Blockchain
Awesome.
system, you have a lot of transparency on it because all the money is there. Every transaction you do is on the blockchain list. So
Awesome.
you cannot say, hey, I got this, and at the real thing you got less than that, So it's like it's very clear, it's very transparent. It's just a way that we can really make people more willing to donate, to invest,
Okay.
For me, I don't even need the blockchain. I was just like, hey, great, I'm investing, amazing, because I was already, donating so much.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just like, okay, that's a great opportunity. So I think we're also going to get all these people that already donate, they're already working towards this cause, to just, have the chance to have some ROI, right? Some return of investment. So, yeah.
And what's the
regular...
Sorry, what's the regular return on investment that you're seeing? I mean, I guess the projects are on a smaller scale, but it can easily scale up, right? If you have
actually, we are focusing the whole world, right? Yeah. We are starting now in South America, of course, with the MVP of all that, and then we're spreading all over. Because it's something that if you can apply in one community, then you can apply all the same thing with very minor adjustments to another, Mm-hmm. Considering it's a system, you just apply there. So it's...
there you go.
Awesome. You got it. It's great.
So we're talking about all sizes of projects, to be honest. You vary from place to place, right? So we have all sorts of projects for all sorts of investors' profile.
I mean, like, how do I choose what I can invest in? And
you can select by impact, right? The impact that project will bring. Or if you're related to some community, for instance, you can be actually the person living in the community, and also you can invest on that, right? Anybody can do that. Either, like I say, a person, like an individual, or a company. So if whatever is closer to your heart, if this SDG there that brings to this project is more dear to you, I don't know, if they're saving the seas or, bringing back the fauna of the area, whatever is closer to you is more dear to you, you're going to invest, right? From my side, animals and animal welfare are really dear to me, and also ending poverty, right? So for my other friends, something related to the sea, all this cleaning of the sea and this prospect of less fishing and so on and so forth, right? So each of us has something that touches us better, right? And go for it. So it's up to what you want, actually.
Okay. Is it on a website or where could people learn?
Yeah, we're actually finishing up because we have all these blockchain integrated things, and we have also a finance investment platform that we need to integrate. So it's still on the go. We still haven't finished the whole thing, but we have all the pieces of the puzzle, more and more.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, very, very exciting. It's an amazing time. 2020 has been wonderful in all ways. Very challenging, but wonderful. Very challenging.
Yeah, it's definitely a year for change, and I'm glad that you're able to get this project going.
Thank you so much. I think this crisis and all this economic crisis really made many people wake up that our financial economic system is very broke and very unfair. So more and more people are towards, okay, what can we do? If governments don't do, so who is going to do? We need to do. Government is just a part of it. They're going to help us do what we search. We're customers, right? We're consumers. So whatever we ask for, they're going to bring, right? So we have the power, and people need to understand that they are the ones that need to make the changes, right? And it takes a while to really hit us. Right? But when it hits us, it's like, wow, we really have the power. We just need to gather up. We need to make something that's really, really true, like really with good meaning, right? that are helping you, not just thinking, like I was telling you before, the ESGs, right? You need to see not just the economic part of it, but also the social impact, the environment impact of it. We cannot just think like in the profits all the time, right? And that's what I try to do it endlessly, because people, and even young people, they're like, no, I want profits. But hey, it's way there. It's not like that. Profit is also bringing something back. It's also not damaging. It's also respecting, right? So it's different kinds of money that you're seeing there. That's not the printed money, but it's also the how can I call that, actually? Because it's just as valuable, you know, and just as needed.
Yeah, it takes more money to, for example, if you produce a lot of medicine that you don't need, is more money to destroy the medicine afterwards, right? This operation, it's much more expensive than if you think ahead and plan ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. I have a question regarding, let's say generations, or how you think if young people are more keen to embrace this sustainability and UN SDGs, and I find that in my work, generation, the Gen Z, the Generation Z, and Ys, so it's I think people born in the 1990s, right?
Yeah.
They're more, let's say, have sustainability mindset. And there were a lot of protests, if you were following, in the UK with Extinction Rebellion, and they were like stopping the city of London from functioning normally, just because, they said, corporates are just messing up the whole world and we want to change. So do you see like a difference in?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, media is all towards sustainability also, so they are more bombarded with information on sustainability, right? Being vegan and so on. What I miss, what I see a lot, because I'm all the time with younger people, I talk to them, I'm very interested. I see that they are, I mean, I'm not that different, to be honest, but they talk a lot and don't do much, right? Because they don't have yet the knowledge of the power, the individual power, as I told you. Okay, they go there, they do the protest. Okay, let's not kill animals. Let's fight against the climate change. But at the same time, they get data candy and they throw the candy paper, and so I saw that with my own eyes. So I think that people need to just realize that change really starts with themselves, right?
Agreed.
Protest is great. Protest is great because you're showing the world that you that's your mindset, right? That's you. You're there. You're fighting for something that you want to better world, but you need to make part of this change. Just protesting and doing the easy work won't do it. So you need to go there. You need to fight for it. You need to get involved with it. And start with yourself. Buy more sustainably. Buy local. Buy from don't eat that much meat. If you can't stop eating meat, but eat less. And stuff like that. Do something towards it, right? Not just a better world, but also a better animal welfare, right? Because it's the problems we have today are just unsustainable. So try to do something about it. You don't need to change everything at once. You can go small steps at once, but do something about it, not just talk. You need to align your thoughts with your actions. So I think it's a great thing that they are actually doing something about it, but they also need to learn how to act. And I think also education has a big part on that, right? Educate them financially. You need to have financial education, man, because for me it's also hard. I don't know how to manage my money. Like how we don't actually learn that on school. How don't you do that? I mean, knowing the laws and knowing how the financial system works, so you can actually deal with it, right? These things are kind of secrets, that few people keep. It's like, why you do this? This is the age that we need to give information, right? because then what you're going to get back is a better world for everybody. And that's what they're doing also in projects in underdeveloped places like India. They are really, and also in Brazil, there's a few projects doing that. They are teaching, these communities of how to make money and how to keep the money there and how to not run out of money, So it's a great thing. So education, I think, is the key of everything from the start, Awesome. Media does a great thing, but media goes with the flow, as you say. It's very futile, it's very volatile. So we need to have an educational system that's much more, let's say, preparing people to life, right? I would say.
Yeah.
We have an educational system that didn't change for hundreds of years, so it's just unacceptable that everything changes, but the educational system doesn't. So
I love it. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna maybe wrap up the live stream, and we're gonna go into like these tables with just a few of us. I think some others here, I would love to have a little bit more round tables discussion, but I think the biggest question I think I have, or maybe we can add it later into the actual podcast, is like, how can somebody take action from this? Like, I guess the website's not ready yet. Contacting you or
we're gonna be ready.
Email or
let's say within this month, we're gonna be ready.
Okay,
so,
I think I can add it. Maybe after this, I can add it when you're ready to the show notes of the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. So then everybody look out for that link, and this is a pretty awesome direction of the show for today, and I think it's true. I think more and more people have to think about this. We've been trying to talk about that in the podcast, and Elaine isn't really interested. I think we'll have more discussion after the live stream, but she's always been really a big proponent of this, and I think everybody's getting woken up. Like, there was some pictures or videos I saw, now the dolphins are like coming to the shores, like the pollution's going away because everybody's traveling less, consuming less. So now like the environment's already improving, right? And the animals are happy or
thriving. But it's not that we stop polluting, we're still polluting a lot. But these animals just could have peace to get back to these places, right? We made some damage to the world that we're gonna have few years there, let's say decades, to revert, and that's why we are actually running towards this Agenda 2030, right? To try to stop and bring it back to what it was. But we went too far, I would say. We're gonna have few hard times, ahead still. Like we already have, all these fires that's happening all over the world and climate change. This is happening right now, and this is just the outcome of something that the nature already say, hey guys, stop. Okay, you didn't stop, now take it. So it's gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that we're working towards this.
Some days. Yeah, some say the Earth is like telling us stop. Like I saw some videos like it's like the world telling humans like stop just running around, flying around, consuming, polluting, like stop, So hopefully, I'm really excited about this. So
you're natural stuff, we are natural animals, and and we. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. So we need to.
It's fine.
We act completely differently. Like, oh no, we just because we are smart, intelligent, we completely ignore all the other intelligence for other animals. We have this egocentrism, right? And I personally, I disgust this behavior. Like when people look at an animal and don't give them respect enough. I mean, come on, you think you're better than them just because you can light a fire, darling? Sorry, no, it's not like that. We all part of the system. We are part of a cycle, and each animal that we erase from here is going to make an impact, and this is going on for already a few years, right? So we are just actually getting a taste of what had happened if you don't keep the balance, right?
Agreed. Agreed. And then I guess my last point just for the listeners is, try to apply this into your businesses, right? If you're selling online, try to use eco-friendly packaging, try to make choices in your business that are not polluting as much, or, not wasting, or educating people more. So I think everybody should be responsible for this, or donate or contribute, some of your profits towards these kind of initiatives. So thanks, Fernanda. Stay with us right now if you're on a live session in the network, and we're going to go into the table mode. But the live streaming and recording will be off now. So thank you everybody for tuning in live and the recording.
Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thanks, Fernanda.
Thank you. See you.